Hello, Mario! Civil Engineering, Detailing and Modelling, MG6005, Session 6, Roading 2. Hello, welcome to Session 6. Well, Session 6 is pretty much a continuation of Session 5, while you're sort of initially getting into roading and looking at the videos. There's not much really to add until you get up to speed with those or some questions come. So let's just have a look and see what's available on Moodle at this point and see where we can go from there. So Civil Engineering, Detailing and Modelling, as I say, Session 6. So I've just put up the session plan, and here's the, this should be the session notes. I'll adjust that in due course. So here's the notes coming up now by way of PowerPoint, and pretty much the same as last as we just sort of get into this. So slideshow, and from the beginning, there's the roading, there's the just went a step too far there, and then too far again there, page up, there we go. So there's the plan. Obviously just sign into the register and get on. Bit of an intro. If you've got any questions, send them my way and we'll see if we can answer them, but I think it's all answered with the videos. It's just a matter of following through the process in this case. So the learning outcomes, you should be gaining more knowledge of surfaces as you go on and realise how important surfaces is. Sort of the basics of roading design should be coming through now, and in particular looking at long sections and cross sections. It's imperative that you keep your course diary up to date, as this keeps a good record of what's happening and what you did along the way. And you should have sort of now be making progress on parts 1 to 3. Parts 1 and 2 should be largely closed out with just the finer details being required, and now part 3 being the area that most of the emphasis is going on, that being roading. So just moving on with the there. So part 1, the surface, as I said, that should largely be complete, and just a few little tidying up. You may have to come back at a later date to add some infrastructure and things like that as that part of the project comes into play. The layout and earthworks, again, that should be pretty much finalised with just a few little tidying things up, and from there you will have your actual design surface, the completed surface ready to do roading. So at the moment, time wise, if you're following my timelines, you should be now just starting to get into roading, following through the videos, working out perhaps horizontal alignment, and then moving on to vertical alignment, and then running the cross sections along the alignments, and then looking at the curb returns and the cul-de-sac head and the intersections, and just getting all the roading ready again for printout and some sort of detailed analysis. So it's pretty just boxing on at this stage. As I said, keep your diary up to date. It's very good to be able to go back and see where you were at certain points. So most important that your diary is up to date, and that you're sort of filling it out contemporaneously. Before Friday I would just sort of start reviewing roading design resources, and particularly those that might be available on the 12D and the EDS websites, just having a look ahead and coming up, trying to sort out any questions and that sort of thing. So what's new on Moodle? Well, actually not a lot in this instance. As I say, it's pretty much just continuing on with the roading aspect of things. And as you can see, there's not too many resources made available there, the major ones having all been put forward. And so you're just following through the videos in the subdivision design section, largely on roading and trying to get those all through. So these videos take you through to the end of roading, and that's when you will be starting to look at drainage on the surface that you've created after the roading. So yeah, that's pretty much in terms of Moodle. You've got the assessment up there for part 3, and you will be going up to part 4 and part 5 fairly soon. So it's just a matter of boxing on, coming up with any questions, sorting out any problems. So yeah, I think we can pretty much leave it there for today. If you have any questions, certainly approach me, email me, or get them to me so that I can work on them and come up with some good answers and move people forward. Cheers. See you.